foul. 3 ball.
That's an amazing effort, if you like, if you can call it that, to knock the brown in off just a little glance. I think he hit the green on the way through. He's left a free ball. I'm sure he hits the green here first. Extraordinary. You couldn't do that again if you tried.
Wrong ball.
You can't snooker behind a free ball, of course, but you can use the free ball in order to leave your opponent in the snooker. So half a chance for Highfield. Desperately needs this frame. He's 17 in front. A lot to do though with those bought colours.
1.
Well, that means he only needs the yellow, but...
Well, he's looked at the putting angle, Philip.
7.
It's not an easy one. I suppose he felt he had a bit of licence to do that with the other colours safe, but well, at least he hasn't left it. I suppose if it goes in, we say it's a good shot and it's a frame winner. Hard to curb your natural way of playing, isn't it?
Clever shot from Selby, getting the brown off, which of course he'll need.
Yes, absolutely has played. This is where he's a good player, well, great player, Selby. Is, you know, he tactically is superior to almost everyone else. Of course, there's some leading players who can match him, but I think the lower-ranked players, he kind of outmaneuvers them. He doesn't always beat them, but he does outmaneuver them in tactics.
That's very handy.
Well, what I said is usually the case, but I can't say that he's outmanoeuvred him this time, because Liam Highfield with that shot is the governor in this frame. He's in charge. Because Selby's got to hit this, or else he needs a snooker. In which case, of course, if he does miss it, won't be put back.
You won't ask for that one back. Perfect kiss, really, to leave the yellow safe. That's the only ball that Highfield needs. It's been something of a season for the veteran, hasn't it, with Mark King and Anthony Hamilton winning their maiden ranking titles, and another veteran is going well at the moment, James Wattenaar, up against Xiao Guodong, one of the young and very talented Chinese players. Wattenaar 3-1 up. Twice a ranking titleist. Former world semi-finalist, Watanabe.
Well, he might have a shot here to develop the blue, which again is something that will be in his favour by some way. It's a good shot, that. He knew he had to get a fairly thick contact with the yellow. He's not snookered him, but he's really put this game out in the open again. Whoever puts the yellow and green could fancy winning the frame. Of course, if it's Highfield, he wins it anyway. I wouldn't like his next shot very much. I think he's in trouble. And lots of it as well. I'm just wondering here if he could conceivably get the green into play as well. I'm not sure whether the blue's in the way of the path towards the green, and then get a snooker behind the black, pink and blue. And surely he's not left a gap, has he?
He may have done.
There was a bit of daylight there, wasn't there, that we briefly got a glimpse of. But it's still not much of the yellow, and he's playing, I think, considering playing out of a snooker. But under the cushion there, he can't really play any great swerve. He can't get any spin on the ball. Oh, what on earth is he looking at here? He's in all kinds of trouble, it seems. Of course, it'll go back if he misses. And that's the line.
Back Selby 4.
And he have no chance to improve on his first effort. He's going straight back.
Means he now needs yellow and green.
Which changes things, Philip. The green is the other only relatively safe ball.
Right.
Well, that's also not much of an effort, or not a good enough effort. I think Selby will probably get out of his chair and have a look at this. I suspect it'll be going back.
Critical moments these in terms of how competitive this match will become. I'm not sure there'll be a huge amount of fight left in Liam Highfield if he loses this frame.
Problem with this snooker is that you could go past this 4 or 5 times and give 20 points away if you're not careful. You've got just a single ball to aim at. It's one of those. It's really difficult to get the angle. If the yellow was away from the cushion, you'd have 2 chances, direct or cushion first, so the target's bigger. And of course, you can't go 2 cushions twice across because the green's in the way. It's rotten, this. This really is one that he could miss a number of times. But the rules are there for both players. The miss rule. I think you're in a good commentary position here, Philip. You probably were the first to know he'd missed again.
Yes, that's as close as he's got, but
a miss
is as good as a mile in this situation.
So that's 16 valuable points that have gone towards the world champions' score.
It's changed the whole dynamic of this frame now, hasn't it? At one stage, Highfield only needed the yellow. Now we're not far off parity, just 8 points between them. Change of approach, hit and hope, and that's not gone any better. This time he's hit the pink. And he's left a free ball. Well, my goodness.
Oh, I don't know what will happen here. I suspect this will go back again because the frustration is there for all to see. And why would he need to play this shot? Only 2 behind now. He could, well, he'll be in front in a minute. I don't see him playing this. I see him putting it back for another go.
Is this one of those situations, Neil, whereby if it did go back and Highfield missed the yellow by a whisker, that the referee would take into account the difficulty of escaping the snooker and perhaps stop calling the miss?
No, I mean, it's hypothetical now, but of course don't forget about the fourth go. He was so close to hitting it and it went back, so that was the precedent set. Interesting that Mark went up and played that. I'm really surprised. I didn't see any reason why he shouldn't keep going. Could have been there all night. But this is the shot that wins in the frame if it goes in, I guess. Yellow to green. Oh, I tell you what, that is not easy down there. We saw Ronnie O'Sullivan miss a green along there, and then one that he got later on was, it wobbled like that one. So this table, I tell you, it does not give you anything down the cushion. Well, Housey won this frame, and I think that's about to happen here.
7.
This is almost breaking and entering, isn't it? He's absolutely stolen this.
Grand larceny. He's done it before, and he'll do it again. It was the double
11.
kiss, wasn't it, that Highfield got that set up Selby for the relatively easy snooker. Easy to lay, fiendish to get out of, and that's what's changed the balance of power in this frame
16.
fatally in Highfield's case. And now, well, does he really believe he can win 4 on the bounce against Mark Selby? That's what he's got to do to turn this around. Well, even Mark Selby
22.
puffs out his cheeks. He's had to work hard
Frame, Mark Selby.
in 2 of the 3 frames this evening. In between, he made a fluent break of 89, but he's firmly in charge now, leading Liam Highfield 3-0.